Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. In the upcoming episode of General Hospital airing on Wednesday, March 19, 2025, viewers can anticipate a series of intense confrontations and pivotal decisions that will significantly impact the residents of Port Charles. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Jack Brennan to go on the warpath. Anna Devane has a realization. Plus, Laura Collins conquers the art of persuasion. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. In the next episode, DH fans can expect Brennan to be relieved that Carly Spencer is okay. The WSB boss is going on the warpath though. When Carly woke up in the hospital after the champagne poisoning, she seemed confused. It might take a few minutes for Carly to realize she's in the hospital and to ask what happened. However, Brennan will be focused on making sure the person responsible pays. In a preview clip, Carly asks him where he's going. After kissing her hand, he says to make sure this never happens again. It seems this incident made Brennan confront and admit his feelings for her. At the same time, it's also because of him that Carly is in the hospital right now. Later, Sonny Corinthos learns what happened to Carly. Despite being divorced, they still care about each other. In fact, they will always consider each other family, so Sonny will want the person responsible punished as well. With Valentin Cassadine's intel to Sonny, things are about to get explosive. In a preview clip, Sonny tells Jason Morgan to make sure Brennan finishes the job. Elsewhere, an incredulous Laura listens to Valentin's warning. It is also teased that the mayor will be quite persuasive. Over with Anna Devane, she has an unpleasant realization. Fans can also expect Nina Reeves to make an offer to her daughter. Nina tells Willow Tate Corinthos should reconsider moving in with Drew Kane Quartermain. While normally Willow would be defensive, after Drew's public scandal, she could consider her mother's warning. After all, this is more than just Willow. There are children to consider. Speaking of Drew, he faces off with Tracy Quartermain. In fact, the matriarch warns him that he will lose against her. Valentin Cassadine finds himself cornered as Jack Brennan intensifies his quest for retribution. In a tense exchange, Valentin warns Laura Collins about the escalating dangers, hinting at the severe consequences that lie ahead. This confrontation underscores the precarious position Valentin is in and the potential fallout that could affect many in Port Charles. Nina Reeves approaches her daughter, Willow Corinthos, with a heartfelt plea to reconsider her plans of moving in with Drew Quartermain. Nina's proposal suggests an alternative living arrangement, aiming to keep Willow and her children closer, potentially under Nina's own roof. This offer puts Willow in a challenging position, torn between her current relationship and the prospect of familial unity. Jack Brennan is on a relentless mission for vengeance, particularly targeting those he holds responsible for recent events that have harmed his loved ones. His determination to see justice served places him on a collision course with several Port Charles residents, especially Valentin, who he believes must pay for his actions. Sonny Corinthos receives troubling news that compels him to take decisive action. In a private meeting with his trusted associate, Jason Morgan, Sonny issues a grave order, indicating the severity of the threat they face. This development suggests that Sonny is prepared to eliminate any obstacles that endanger his family or his empire. However, the congressman looks pretty smug in the preview clip, so chances are that Drew isn't going to back down, but that also means he could be in for an even greater downfall. The March 19th episode of General Hospital had some significant developments, as Valentin Cassadine provided Sonny Corinthos with critical information, and Jack gave Carly his heart in an emotional scene. Let's break down the episode and its key moments. Lucas Jones wakes up in his Miami hotel room to find Marco getting out of the shower. He remembers nothing past leaving the bar the night before, so Marco fills him in. He reminds him about them talking and Lucas sharing his heartbreak. He also tells Lucas that nothing more than a kiss happened between them. He walked Lucas back to his room and he got sick on him before they made it inside. Marco stuck around to make sure that Lucas didn't get sick again in his sleep. Before leaving, Marco gives Lucas his number. Meanwhile, Brad Cooper is also in the same hotel talking to Stella Henry about how he ruined things with Lucas. She gives him a pep talk, and as he goes to visit Lucas, he
Jocelyn
sees
Jax
Marco
is
still training to be a WSB agent unbeknownst to her family. They think she is enjoying Easter Island, and so she is researching the area so that she can talk about it once she gets home. Vaughn, her trainer, knocks on her door and the two have a chat about real life as a WSB agent. He tells her that every single day will be filled with challenges and lies. She'll eventually cut people out because it's easier than keeping up with the lies she'll be telling. Joss says that she doesn't care because she'll know that she's actually helping to protect those that she loves in the long run. Sasha Corbin grabs Jason Morgan for a chat. She tells him that she's worried about Willow Corinthos finding out that Michael Corinthos is the father of her baby. Their divorce has gotten so ugly that she believes that Willow would definitely use it in their custody battle. Jason agrees to continue pretending that he is the father, but Sasha asks if he can really keep the truth from Carly Spencer. She knows that they are very close, but Jason reassures Sasha that he will do what he needs to do. Dan Falconeri brings pizza to Lulu Spencer's, and they talk about how happy they are to have the kids reunited. Lulu thinks that it would be a great idea for Rocco Falconeri to come and live with her and Charlotte Cassadine for a while. Danta strongly disagrees because Rocco has been through a lot in recent months, and he thinks that moving him would just be another big difficult change for him. Lulu agrees that Rocco needs stability and backs down. Back at the Quartermaines, Harrison Chase and Brooklyn Quartermaine are going over all the details of her teen romance with Dante, and the son that they gave up. Chase yells that finding out that Dante is the father changes everything, but in the end he is staying with BLQ. He is furious, but he isn't leaving. She begs him not to tell Dante the truth. Valentin Cassadine has broken into his old house to get fake passports for himself and Charlotte, when Sonny Corinthos pulls a gun on him. While Sonny has him there, they run down lots of significant moments in their history. Valentin says that Jack Brennan made him replace his meds with placebos last year. He also tells Sonny that a hitman has been hired to take him out and that his family isn't safe. Valentin volunteers to give up all that he knows in order to walk out the door. He says that he doesn't know who the hitman is, but that he can reach the buyer of the explosives that were used to firebomb his penthouse. Eventually, Sonny lets Valentin leave. Carly drank wine spiked with polonium while in Jack's room at the Metro Court. Valentin left them the bottle, and after she passed out, Jack rushed her to GH. Isaiah Gannon and Willow are trying to keep Carly alive while the WSB works on an antidote. Anna Devane arrives and calls her daughter, Robin, who created the antidote, and puts her on the phone with Isaiah. Valentin Cassadine, who has become a central figure in the ongoing power struggle in Port Charles, had an unexpected meeting with Sonny Corinthos. Valentin shared crucial information that could shift the dynamics in Sonny's battle to maintain his empire. Sonny, always cautious and strategic, listened intently to what Valentin had to say. Valentin's intel is tied to some behind-the-scenes maneuvering in the criminal world, which could have serious consequences for Sonny's family and business. As tensions rise, Valentin's role continues to evolve. Is he genuinely trying to help Sonny, or does he have ulterior motives? His relationship with Sonny is complex, with alliances constantly shifting in this dangerous world. The outcome of this exchange could set the stage for future confrontations, especially as Valentin's own past comes back to haunt him. In another emotional twist, Jack made a bold declaration to Carly. In what can be considered one of the more heartfelt moments of the day, Jack gave Carly his heart, not just in words but with a deep, sincere gesture. Jack's emotions for Carly have been growing, and this vulnerable moment brought their complicated relationship to the forefront. Carly, who has always been a powerful figure in Port Charles, found herself at a crossroads in her personal life. The weight of her responsibilities, along with the complicated dynamics of her family, is always a lot for her to manage. Jack's admission of love and devotion was a moment of vulnerability in an otherwise tense episode. Carly goes into cardiac arrest, but they are able to use the antidote to stabilize her for now. Jack sits at her bedside in tears and tells her that not only does he have a heart, but that it belongs to her. After he speaks, she struggles to open her eyes. As Carly processes Jack's heartfelt words, viewers are left wondering how this will affect her choices moving forward. Will she reciprocate Jack's feelings, or is her heart still tied to critical information to Sonny promises to have significant ramifications for the Corinthos family? while Jack's heartfelt confession to Carly adds an emotional layer to the unfolding drama. Brennan is on the warpath. Anna has an unpleasant realization. Brennan is on the warpath in the spoilers for the Wednesday, March 19, 2025, episode of General Hospital. Meanwhile, Anna has an unpleasant realization and Sonny gets bad news. Of course, Brennan is on the warpath. Valentin tried to kill him again. He poisoned the champagne. Unfortunately for Valentin, Carly drank the bubbly beverage while Brennan was in the shower. If Brennan really didn't send a kill squad after Valentin in South America, then Valentin messed with the wrong man, and Valentin misread and miscalculated the entire situation. It's a move that will backfire on his you-know-what. Did Valentin think if he offended Brennan, then he could go back to his Port Chuck life? Well, as it is now, it seems like Valentin will have to be a fugitive forever, a prisoner or worse. Anna has an unpleasant realization which will probably mean she makes an educated guess that Valentin is behind Carly's sudden poisoning and hospitalization. This will surely flame her feelings of guilt since she was the one to let him go on the run with Charlotte in the first place. Yes, that reckless move backfired on her you-know-what big time. Sonny gets bad news. Hasn't he been getting a lot of bad news lately? He knows somebody's after him. They did blow up his penthouse, which resulted in his son getting hurt. Plus, he is dealing with the heart issue. Maybe this news is more about Valentin poisoning Carly. Brennan, a character not known for his patience, is about to go on a destructive warpath. His simmering anger and thirst for revenge will come to a boiling point, leaving those around him in his wake. It's no surprise that Brennan has always had a fierce personality, but recent events have pushed him to the edge. On March 19, viewers will witness a side of him that's driven by fury and vengeance. Who is Brennan targeting? That remains a mystery for now, but his wrath could lead to major consequences for several characters in Port Charles. The mob world is filled with betrayal, secrets, and shifting alliances, so it's likely that Brennan's fury will shake up the power dynamics in a big way. Expect him to lash out at those he holds responsible, and be prepared for some explosive confrontations that could change the course of ongoing storylines. Brennan's actions are bound to have ripple effects, creating tension among the residents of Port Charles and possibly even bringing together unlikely allies. As always, General Hospital excels at keeping its fans on the edge of their seats, and March 19 promises to be no different. While Brennan embarks on his warpath, Anna Devane, one of Port Charles' most beloved characters, will be forced to confront a chilling truth that could forever alter her life. Anna's journey has been filled with twists and turns, but this new revelation could be the most shocking yet. What is the chilling truth Anna will face? While the specifics remain under wraps, it's clear that the truth will have far-reaching implications. Anna has always been a strong and independent woman, but the weight of this new information will undoubtedly test her resolve. It's possible that the truth could involve something from her past or a betrayal from someone close to her, and the emotional fallout will be impossible to ignore. Anna has had her share of hardships, from dealing with her past as a spy to her complicated relationships, and this latest truth could shake her to her core. Fans of Anna will be holding their breath as she navigates this challenging moment, unsure of who she can trust and how she will move forward. Fans can expect an action-packed episode on March 19, 2025, as these two major storylines collide. Brennan's warpath and Anna's chilling truth will take center stage, with intense scenes and emotional confrontations that promise to keep viewers glued to their screens. For those who have been following the show closely, this episode is sure to bring both answers and more questions. As General Hospital continues to weave its intricate web of drama, expect even more twists and surprises as the days go on. Teasers suggest that Laura is persuasive. While she did attempt to get Tracy to see reason and ease up on Martin, unfortunately, Martin didn't help his case and so he found himself in trouble with the law. Laura could try and reason with Tracy again and get her to save Martin, hopefully at Drew's expense. Finally, Nina makes an offer to Willow. The goal here is to do whatever she can to prevent Willow from moving her and her kids in with Drew. It would be a tacky move considering the kid's father is recovering from severe burns at a clinic in Baden her daughter that would keep her out of Drew's clutches. Brennan on a dangerous warpath and Anna facing a devastating truth, the drama is bound to reach new heights. On the March 19, 2025 episode of General Hospital, a tense confrontation unfolded between Sonny Corinthos and Valentin Casadine. Sonny discovered Valentin attempting to retrieve documents from his former residence, now Sonny's new home. Holding Valentin at gunpoint, Sonny confronted him about past grievances, including the tampering of his bipolar medication, a scheme Valentin admitted to, citing the protection of his daughter, Charlotte, and implicating Jack Brennan as the mastermind behind the plan to neutralize Sonny. Does Sonny keep Valentin alive long enough to learn the truth? Things are more connected than they seem after Valentin dropped an intel bomb on Sonny on the March 19, 2025 episode of General Hospital. When Sonny found Valentin snooping around his new house, he took it as the perfect opportunity to hold Casadine at gunpoint and confront him about switching his bipolar medication with placebos last year. Valentin revealed that he did it to keep Charlotte safe, and that Brennan was the mastermind behind the plan to eliminate Sonny as a threat. When Sonny continued blaming Valentin for his role in what happened, Valentin revealed that he had information on her bombing his penthouse. Sonny lowered his weapon and gave Valentin the floor, who told him that bombs like those were manufactured specifically for the WSB. But that wasn't all. Valentin went on to explain that a shipment was stolen while he worked for Pikeman, and he learned a hitman named Siliski was after Sonny. This new information gave Sonny the perfect opportunity to call Brennan, who declined his call while he sat at Carly's bedside post-polonium cure. While Valentin showed up at Laura's door, Brennan admitted to an unconscious Carly that his heart belonged to her. Meanwhile, Anna finally called Jason to let him know that Carly was at the hospital. The conversation took a critical turn when Valentin offered crucial information regarding the recent bombing of Sonny's penthouse. He revealed that the explosives used were specifically manufactured for the World Security Bureau, suggesting a deeper conspiracy. Valentin further disclosed that during his tenure with Pikeman, a shipment was stolen, and he uncovered that a hitman named Siliski was targeting Sonny. This intelligence prompted Sonny to attempt contacting Brennan, who, preoccupied at Carly's bedside following her polonium poisoning, declined the call. Now that we've got a name behind who bombed Sonny's penthouse, we're a step closer to learning their identity. Sidwell has assured Jason that he had nothing to do with it, so could it be a rival monster like Selena, or perhaps a villain from the past? This revelation not only deepens the mystery surrounding the attack on Sonny, but also hints at a broader network of adversaries within the WSB, setting the stage for further intrigue in Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers hint fans need to brace themselves for a major bombshell in the land of Port Charles over the next week or so. Actress Eva LaRue dropped a huge spoiler on social media for fans regarding the new character Marco, played by Adrian Anchondo, who debuted on the soap this past Thursday, March 13. More details on this below. General Hospital fans who watched Thursday's show may recall that Lucas Jones and Marco met during the Thursday show and sparks flew. The two kissed at a bar and then headed up to Lucas' room for more. All viewers know about Marco is that he's a lawyer, good-looking, charming, and mysterious. However, now, thanks to LaRue's social media post, they get an indication of the roots in Port Charles that he has. LaRue hopped on Instagram on Sunday, March 16, and posted a photo of herself, along with her new colleague, Antondo, and her former colleague, Jacqueline Grace Lopez. First thing first, Marco is Natalia's son. The IG post does seem to hint at that. Could he be Jen Sidwell's son too? Also, is Blaze returning to the canvas, or is this a photo that's been photoshopped? Could she have returned only for the picture, or is there more to all this? In an interesting turn of events, Anchondo and Lopez are following each other on Instagram. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.